皆さんこんにちは。アニコと言います。ポリコと申します。今回紹介するのはこちら。現アメリカ大統領であるジョー・バイデンさんの発言についてどう思うか、道行く方々にインタビューした動画について、軽く取り上げていきます。つい先日11月の大統領選挙に向けたテレビ討論会があったし、タイムリーな話題ね。具体的にどんな発言かってこと含めて、どんなインタビューになるのか楽しみだわ。じゃあ早速見ていこう。お願いするわ。
What's going on, everyone? James Klug here. You often hear Democrats in the media talking about how racist Donald Trump and the Republicans are, but are they throwing rocks from a glass house? Today I'm in Los Angeles and I'm going to read people some quotes from Joe Biden. Let's go see what they think about it. I have some quotes and I'm asking people to rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being most racist, 1 being least racist. And they're quotes from politicians. Okay. You guys wanna go for it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Cool.
We're French Canadian.
Should we get the Canadian perspective? Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and read you the exact quote, okay? We have the first one right here. This person, he referred to Barack Obama as the first mainstream African American that is articulate and bright and clean. Who is articulate and bright and clean and bright and clean. Scale from 1 to 10.
That's racist as It's like a 10. It's 20.
20. Okay, we're breaking the scale.
It broke the scale.
1 to 10.
9.
Okay, so
I'd say 9.
Definitely 9.
The first?
Elaborate.
To be clean and articulate?
what's the conclusion here? Scale from 1 to 10.
8.
8?
Yeah. It's 8. 4.
4, okay, 4. I mean, that's somewhat low. It could get more racist than that, right?
I'd say about a 8.
Is that pretty bad or no?
Not true. It's just not true.
9?
All right, so the second quote I have, referring to inner city busing, okay, bringing black people to white schools, okay, in the 70s. This person was anti-busing and said, unless we do something about this, my children are going to grow up in a jungle, the jungle being a racial jungle.
That's definitely a 10.
It's a perfect 10.
10.
A racial jungle. Scale from 1 to 10.
13.
So that's up there. How racist is that quote that I just read?
10, that's 10. Yes, most definitely.
It's racist.
What do you rate it? Rate 1
They're
to
basically
10.
calling us animals. That's like saying we're jungle animals, like animals out the jungle. Oh, it's gonna be a jungle. We mix these people together with us, they're gonna take over. That's what they're thinking, but really it's not that. You judge by the content of the character, not the color of the skin, basically. That's as simple as that. It's a 10. That's racist as Racist as
I say that's a 10 racist.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I think that's pretty racist.
Yeah.
I would say 7.
Can't,
Pretty bad.
7.
Jungle being a racial jungle.
8?
Being an older gentleman that was bused to a different school, I mean, it was really beneficial for me. So I just had to throw that in there.
Interesting perspective. In 2006, this person said, you cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent.
Yeah, 6.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Final one. Quote, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. Then you ain't black.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
so that's 20. How about that?
20?
It just broke the scale there. It's just,
It's a white person saying that?
Correct.
and that's coming from probably a person that is African American.
No.
Oh, that's even. Oh, wow.
So yeah, definitely 10.
A 10.
I thought you
I
said
agree.
least racist, so
10. It might be a 10.
10.
10. Scale from 1 to 10.
7?
7.
It's up there.
It's
I
up
think.
there. It's not as bad as the others, but it's up there.
But it's definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think that doesn't make sense?
Because I shouldn't have to be black to vote for a certain person. It should be about the issues and the individual person's character. I'm not going to vote for somebody just because they're black, and I'm not going to vote for somebody just because I think they're going to only help black people. If you're not going to help everyone, then you don't need to be in office.
You guys think said the comment about Barack Obama, saying he was the first Trump? Okay, what do you think?
Probably him.
I hope it wasn't Donald Trump. I like it too much.
When it came to articulate and bright and clean, who do you think said that if you were to guess? I know you guys aren't from the United States, but if you were to guess.
Trump. I don't know.
It was Joe Biden.
No. No.
It's a real quote.
No.
It was Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, really? would have said a Republican, but
Republican?
Okay.
You would have said Republican?
I would have said a Republican.
I can believe that. I can believe that too.
Believe that? Why can you believe that?
Because that's something he'll say.
That's pretty bad. That's surprising.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Next one, the racial jungle quote.
Now, who said that? Trump.
Trump? Who do you think?
Same person.
To be honest, I wouldn't know who, but it was probably a Democrat.
Probably Democrat?
Yeah.
Why do you say so?
I just feel that way.
Afraid that their children would grow up in a racial jungle. Who do you think did that one?
Was that Biden again?
Let's bite it again.
That doesn't surprise me.
You guys, I'm
It better
sorry.
be Biden.
Joe Biden said that. It's a real quote.
Believe that.
Joe Biden again. No.
I swear.
What?
Joe Biden. Those are real quotes from Joe Biden.
We knew that was racist. We in inflation right now. Racist ass.
Tell you about dinosaurs.
We didn't want you anyway. Kamala racist too. She liked the more black people than any other DA that was on the stand. Hey, that's facts.
It's Joe Biden.
Yeah, so there you go.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Is that shocking?
It's very shocking.
It does not surprise me. Not at all.
Did you know about that?
I didn't.
What do you think about that?
That's why I've never been a Joe Biden supporter. That's one. I've never been since day one.
Thank you.
Two, yeah, man, him.
It's Joe Biden. He's up the country. He's causing more problems. He's causing us to lose diesel more. He's cutting off our resources, our deals. That's only was a cover for a new plan for the New World Order. We all know that. Joe Biden is just a transition for a new generation, a new kind of world, a new system. That's all he's doing is a cover up.
Do you guys want to guess who said the 7-Eleven one?
Trump?
Trump.
It was Joe Biden. Shocking or no?
Not
Not
shocking.
too shocked at this point.
The final one that I quoted, which is, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black.
This gotta be Trump. Wrong. One of them is definitely gotta be Trump.
I don't know who said it.
You want to guess?
Barack?
Barack? Joe Biden.
Oh.
All right, you guys. I'm sorry. Joe Biden said that one as well.
I don't follow politics as much, but you know, I know this much. He's built.
How much talk has there been about how people are saying that Donald Trump's racist and Republicans are racist? Okay, but why is nobody talking about?
If anything.
They
Yeah,
wanted to cover him as a racist so they could just
Joe
because he
Biden
had a
is
liberal
racist, if
mindset
anything.
and he was a Republican nor a Democrat. That was gonna cause more fuse, more trouble for the transition to the New World Order. Like not more of like a red or a blue or a Democrat or a Republican worried about the money or the economical flow in our country. He was more so worried about how we're gonna keep the flow and status for all people more so, and just instead of for a Republican or a Democrat.
in Canada, do they talk about how Donald Trump is a racist? Have you guys heard that?
Yeah, a lot.
Do they talk about how Joe Biden's a racist or no?
No.
This seems to have kind of gone ignored. When some of those quotes are actually pretty egregious, it seems like you would probably agree.
Maybe, yeah. I think it has a lot to do with the way the media pushes things.
That's what they keep covered up. We don't know about the real things we should know about.
He is pictured like pretty great in Canada, but
He's pictured pretty great in Canada.
yeah. This is the thing we don't know in Canada.
So what are your thoughts about this? Because the reason why I'm talking about this, right, is because, you know, we have over 85% of black Americans that voted for Joe Biden. Do you think that number would have been the same if most black Americans knew about these quotes?
I like to think it would, because I really don't care as much about how you feel about me as I do how you treat me and how your actions and decisions affect my life, impact my life.
Do you think that number would have been affected if more people knew about those quotes?
Definitely. Yes.
Do people just not know about these quotes? What do you think?
I think that maybe because he was a Democrat, that's why they wanted him to be up in office, probably. When people think that Democrat means that you're more for the people, it's just not. Malcolm X said one of his first quotes before he died was, you got to watch out for the Democratic Party. It's going to be the worst party, like in about 20 more years. And he's dead and it is the worst party.
Just because someone says something that pisses you off, like your boss, on any given Friday, that same person might promote you if you just stay focused.
Well, I mean, this is a trained politician, though, and these are pretty aggressive quotes. We would probably both agree on that.
They are, but I don't think he was taking a position. I think he was saying it for a reason, like for a political reason, back when he said it, and it served his purpose.
That's not much better if that's the case, though. Do you feel as though Joe Biden has positively impacted the black community? So, what do you think he's done for the black community, would you say?
I think saving us from Trump and his rhetoric, he gets a a feather in his hat just for doing that, if nothing else. Like, that's a big deal.
There's no such thing as Republicans, no such thing as Democrat. You just gotta believe in God. That's all. It's the God you serve. Because God, you can serve the highest power, you can serve the lowest power. It's like, people who just worry about liberal things or worry about the system, it's like you always gonna be stuck on the system. It's deeper than that. The system is just control for the mind.
なるほど。バイデンさんは過去にこういった発言をしていたのね。とてもじゃないけど、リベラルを自負する民主党の政治家がする発言とは思えないわ。いやまあ、今更驚けない自分もいるけど、私が見てて一番気になったのは、やはりこの方でしたね。レトリックは重要ではないと主張したその直後に、バイデンはトランプのレトリックから黒人を救ったと口にしているのですから、偏見で盲目的になってると言わざるを得ません。でもサングラスの彼女みたいな人も出てたわけだし、惑わされず柔軟に考えてる人もいるってことよね。面白い内容だったわ。現地ではどんな反応があったのかしら。じゃあ見てみよう。
バイデンの発言や正体を知らない人がいるっていう事実は、バイデンが取った言動そのものよりも驚きだね。
保守派を怒らせたいなら嘘をつけ。リベラル派を怒らせたいなら真実を伝えろ。
トランプが嫌いってだけで、バイデンが人種差別発言してたのを正当化しようとしたあの人、脳みそに虫が湧いてると思うよ。
多分共和党の人でしょって言ってた人に伝えたいんだけど、君は歴史を学んだ方がいいね。共和党は黒人のアメリカ人のために戦ってきたし、奴隷制度廃止のためにも戦ってきた。一方で民主党は奴隷制を維持しようとしたし、KKK だって民主党員が始めたんだ。
その人の過去を知らずに投票するできるって、一体どれだけ無知なんだか。しかも、バイデンが人種差別主義者だと知った後ですら言い訳が止まらないしね。
サングラスをかけたあの子の話をよく聞いておけ。私たちみんなを騙し続けてる詐欺に気づけた若者を見れるのは嬉しいね。
俺はカリフォルニア出身だけど、同じカリフォルニアの仲間の中でも現状を把握できてる人がいてよかったよ。俺個人としては、民主党を支持したくないね。
人種差別発言をしてないトランプ、人種差別主義者認定される。人種差別発言をたくさんしたバイデン、人種差別主義者認定されない。
グレーの服を着た女性は事実をまくし立ててるね。彼女の話をもっとじっくり聞いてみたいもんだ。
あのパーカーの子は見てて笑えたね。言ってることは事実だったけど。やっぱり、あのサングラスの人はいい意味で相当目立ってたみたいね。そうですね。バイデンさんとトランプさん、そして不安を感じる有権者。今後も目が離せませんね。さて、では失礼するとしようか。わかったわ。皆さんは今回の件、どう感じましたでしょうか？よかったらコメントで聞かせてくださいね。気が向いたら、チャンネル登録もしていただければ嬉しいです。では、ご視聴ありがとうございました。